driveshaft, the shifter.
Hello YouTube. We're at Castle Coolman. I guess we're going to start it from inside the car. I haven't filmed an intro outside the car because I've been pretty busy setting up. Right, so I don't know why my GoPro just switched itself off then. Yeah, I'm going to focus a bit more on setup today. So tyre pressures, shock settings, things like that, put a bit more effort. I'm not going to worry so much about the lap time. A few changes since before. Obviously the front end is slightly different now. We haven't got the roll set and ball joints. We haven't got the bump steer correction, and we're on EBC RPX brake pads instead of the endless. So I've done the sighting laps, like I say. So stick with me people, hopefully we'll have some fun. Right, so here we are on the paddock. Max, Andy, he likes YouTube. They're with a mini, and he's had a bit of an incident. He flat spot the tyre, didn't he? Badly, yeah. Bad flat spot. Even with ABS, don't know how it's possible to do that, but he's got himself a nice looking car. Let's have a look inside. Dan is here as well with his blue one, but I think he's just gone out. So let's have a look around. See what's around here. Right, so I'm outside by now with C1R. Richard, the first guy over there, the grey beard. He's got a Fiesta. We spoke quite a few times on Facebook. He's very much like me, loves his handling. That's another nice one by there. C1R are running the Arabico, and they're just watching some data on the laptop.
Hello.
Well, you stopped the video now. I've come to film.
It's the little spinny wheel of death. Technology's phones.
Yeah, so this is a Arabico. Obviously fast, as everybody knows. This is Rich's car. This is like an advert for DNA. A nice carbon splitter. And he's got an S280 turbo. I think he's running a low boost map of a 315 horsepower made on the dyno. Nice Integra. What are you doing there?
Adjusting the rear end roll bar.
Go full step?
Yeah.
So Rich has got the DNA roll bar, if you can see that. He's on Bilstein B16s as well. He's actually got some really nice brakes, come have a look. Sweet set of Alcons.
Brake bar. Do you want me to jack it up in here?
What are they, 330s, Rich?
Yeah.
Well, what size are your backs?
280.
280. Nice. So that's probably ST170 size. So the guys from C1R do all of Richard's work. From what I've seen, they do a really good, thorough job. Actually, my bump steer, Rich had seen my video and seen that the standard car had bump steer. He had it measured by C1R. They come at exactly the same measurements as what I had. So Rich is looking into getting it sorted now with a measurement for what will fix a bump steer for a standard size ball joint. So I'll let you know on that soon. How do I get myself a nice little pit crew like you then?
Depends how you are with sexual favours.
I'm not very good.
Oh, there you are then.
So that's why I always fix my own car then?
Possibly.
Where are you based, C1R?
Stourbridge, North Midlands.
Stourbridge, West Midlands. So I'm going to show everybody your website. So there you see it, c1-r.co.uk. They've done a brilliant job on Richard's car. So if you live in that area he just said, go and take a look. Pretty envious of that setup. Look, sofas as well, 2 leather sofas. Are they fake or real? I don't know. Right, I'm going to go back and have a look at my car because there's loads I haven't told you about the car. If you like your old cars, come and have a look at this. What is that? Old Jag, is it? That might be some people's cup of tea. I think he's the instructor, actually. You've got to follow him for the cycling laps. Right, so let me tell you some stuff about my car. Tyres. I've started on a lower pressure. this tyre was the back one. I've put a little bit more air in it now because I started too low and it's just not really coming up to temperature. I put the gun on it for pressure, sorry, it's not coming up to pressure, but I put the temperature gun on it. I know you can't take much from the outside, but it was a little bit cold in the centre and it was about 27 psi you got up to, so we're going to try a little bit more on that side, see how it goes. But at the moment, I'll be honest with you, things understeering bad. I've been starting on some weird shock settings, like I told you earlier. I started off full stiff and then I've gone down. Second session I went down to 27, well, full stiff is 33 clicks front and back, so I went down to 27 front, 27 back, and now that sent me off track. It just don't feel right, but mind you, I've never gone this high on the front shock, so I'm come down now. I'm 24 on the front, 25 on the back, but losing that roll centre bush and the front geometry, I think it's hurting the car. How much, I can't tell you. I'm going to work my way back down to the shock settings I knew worked before, so I'm not going to rush into it, so we'll see how we go. But I don't think we'll be setting any brilliant lap times. I've only done a 21 so far, but like I say, I haven't been pushing that hard because I haven't had the tyres fully up to temperature. Brakes have been okay. I've done at least 10 laps. Fine. The car's actually braking in a straight line, which last time it wasn't. If I was braking really hard into quarry, it was pulling right. So pulls up straight and true now, which is great. So anyway, what I'm going to do now, wait for Rich to get ready. We'll strap some cameras in and go up and have a session. There he is, the man of the moment.
Hello, how you doing?
Alright, I'm just having a little chat, but I'm done now.
Cool, I'm just going to do 2 or 3 laps with Corey, get a feel, and then I'll be ready.
Right you are then. So you're going to do your 2 and then...
Yeah, one thing to know, a competition spec cooler, I know I don't go in. Why not?
Oh, it's
completely different thread.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
What have you got? The you've got the one that changes the crash bar. Yeah. You don't mess about, do you? He's got all the top stuff on his car, I tell you. Right, we're back after a trip on the grass. Let's have a look. I've got some grass stuck in the wheels. Oh, it's quite a bit now. I'm gonna have to clean that out actually. Some in the grill. But Dan is back. Dan the man. Tell him what you just said about watching my YouTube videos.
I need Welsh lessons just so I can get the accent down. Perfect.
Oh, bore da. That's about all I know of Welsh anyway. This is Dan's Mini, as you've seen before. We kind of just keep meeting like this, don't we, Dan?
You're just stalking me.
Yeah, wherever Dan goes, I go. So, how's it going for you, Dan?
Yeah, good.
Going good?
122s at minutes.
122s. Right, so I'm going to clean that grass out now. I'll try and find something to get in there without burning myself. But that was a fair old off. The bottom of the car just really banged on the ground, so I'm gonna have to find something now where I can stuff in there to try and clean it out. I'm gonna have to get these bits out. Come on, easy enough. Tap them boys out. This side, well, it's not too bad there. And the brake's been holding up well. We haven't faded yet, but I haven't pushed to my absolute limit yet. I'm just slowly working to it, but the handling felt really good that session. I feel like we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere, people.
That was a good session. I was looking in my mirror at you, and then I went, breaking point, cock!
Right, so this is not a good sight. Dan got towed in just before I was going out. What's happening, Dan?
Drive shaft's come out.
Drive shaft?
Yeah, it's not attached anymore.
Oh, no way. You get that for the boys and girls on camera.
Got a little wiggle again.
Well, let's have a little wiggle. The way you wiggle that shaft, Dan.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, that's a nightmare. So the shaft is done, is it?
Yeah, so we got a new drive shaft come in.
New one come in?
Oh yes.
That's the beauty of living just 3 miles from the track,
oh,
is
yes.
it? Alright, so a little update. I had an awesome session against that guy in the Civic. Go back in the pits. Dan's day is done. He smoked his brakes. His discs are gone. I'm not sure if you're picking that up. Pads are down to the metal, wore his discs. Max broke a brake line. I think we caught that in going off, coming into one of the chicanes. Oof, he smoked right on. Another flat spotted tyre. But yeah, I gotta say, I cannot fade these brake pads. I am super impressed with them, and I've driven them hard. I think I've driven them really hard. But they're not faded on me, so I'm really happy. We're going to see by the end of the day, because in one day of Castle Combe on the 4 discs, I cracked them within a day. Actually, let's go and have a look, see what they're like now. We've done 6 sessions. See how they're holding up now. They're grooving quite a bit. Oh, quite abrasive grooves on there. That's all right though. Let's have a look at the other side. No cracks though. I can't see any signs of any crazing, and pad depth, you probably can't see that, but it looks really good. Yeah, I'm really impressed with them. I'm very happy. Right, I'm gonna get ready now. We're gonna go back out. You gotta be kidding me here. Snap the shifter. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Something's broke on the shifter, people. I just got to try and digest that for a second. Right, I'm going to show you what has happened. I haven't done no more than look at it, but the bit there, the dangly bit, should be connected down there. It's the adjustment rod. Hopefully it's just screwed itself out and not snapped. We'll have a look now. It's the turnbuckle thing. I'll be back to you now once I work it out. Right, so I've just gone and asked the marshals for recovery. He's coming around by there now because my tools and everything are back by the car, so they, by my parking bay, so they're going to take me back. I managed to roll off the track, as you saw, and we rolled here, so I can't believe that. There's a bit of a story behind this. I was only looking last night at whether I would have any breakages on it, but that's another story. Maybe I'll fill you in another time. Right, so here we are getting recovered, and I'll be honest with you, I better put my handbrake down. I don't know if I can fix it. I've just had a quick gander and it looks like it's snapped at the turnbuckle. So here we are getting towed. Told me smooth, boys, told me smooth. Go through the paddock now with a shame of it. I broke my shifter. object of everybody's gaze.
You done?
Broke my shifter.
Terrible.
I don't know, there's adjustable turnbuckles and I think I've snapped one. So I was coming down the last straight before the pit, shifted to fourth, it snapped, so I freewheeled all the way in and out. And now, I feel it.
Oh, no.
It's gone, isn't it? But I can get. Yeah, the turnbuckle I think have just sheared off.
Down there. Is it one of the little knuckles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so now you can see what's broke. The turnbuckle, the ball paddock, I've just sheared off. So that should be connected there, but it's sheared straight off. I like the challenge of trying to fix anything. I don't want to get recovered, I'm going to find a way of getting this home. That there as well has been whacking up against that. Right, so I've come up with a little plan. I've pulled out that turnbuckle ball that was in there, I've rammed that up against the shaft, and now what I'm going to do is try and cable tie it up around this, up around the other side, and try and keep it up just so that I can get home. So if I, just so you can see what's going on, if I drop that down, you can see what I'm trying to do. Let me move the shifter with that on. You see it, look? So that's what I'm trying to do, and just ram it up in there, cable tie that on, so hopefully that will get me home. Right, so this is what we've come up with. A load of cable ties. Andy has been chief cable tie man, and he wants a shout out for his tyres. Look, mobile tyre fitting down in Wiltshire. Come to Andy, top man. So yeah, hopefully that will hold enough. So I'll just give the people a little. So it is going through the gears. All I need to do is get to the motorway, get into 6, and stay there for 60 miles.
Cruise.
What's the chances of that happening, boys?
Slim to none.
I'm hopeful.
Living the dream.
Yeah. So Andy now, chief cable tie man, you've got to snip it in. I only got them.
I want to make it look pretty.
I have actually got some tin snips. Do you want tin
snips?
Yeah, get some snips.
Get some snips. Right, that is it. I'm ready to go. There's the cable tie shot again. Just hoping it gets me home. Let's have a look. It's moving through the gears there. Just gotta hope that it hangs in there and we can get home. Right, let's sum up the day. Went through quite a few shock settings. Relatively happy. The car wasn't brilliant. It wasn't as good as last time, but it was also hotter. I think it's not a million miles away. 119.6. I only hit a 119 once, whereas last time I was here I hit a 119 11 times. Temperature was cooler. Also I didn't get down to the shock settings I wanted to use on that last session where the coolerworx broke. I had dropped down to 18 front, 22 rear, and up until that point the car was feeling pretty good. But like I said, I wasn't worried about lap times today. It was just getting used to the car. So brakes have been brilliant. I'm really pleased. Now let's come have a look at them. Firstly, the rears, they look good. No major wear, anything. Looks all normal. Front, no cracking, which is a big thing, but quite a bit of grooving. But they haven't cracked. Now the genuine forward ones cracked within 1 day on the end. Listen, I think I've driven these hard. I think I've done them justice. But they've held up. I've got 2 cooling ducts to them, which helps. But yeah, they've been brilliant. Looking at this side, you can see signs there of powder coat is bubbling. So you've definitely got them hot. But they have taken all the abuse I could throw at them, and I'm pretty chuffed. I'm pleased with that. So anyway, I'm going to try and get home on this shifter now. If I have any problems with the home, I'll put the camera back on. If the video ends right now, then you know I got home. So there we are. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Cheers and bye. Look familiar? We made it home. This is my smug face.